Blessing. So I thought I would come in here and talk about this for the D challenge that's going around now. And I learned about the D challenge when I ran across one of my, well, not one, she is my all-time favorite entertainer. I ran across her Instagram post, and she was rapping about the D. And initially, I was really, really shocked because this is a person that is very conscious, and she drops a lot of knowledge and wisdom in her music. And she's a mother, and it was just I didn't see this coming from her. After listening to a few seconds of it, I had to just turn it off because I was disgusted, and in a lot of ways disappointed. But I was quickly reminded that, I or anyone else should not put our, faith and trust and hopes in another person, because we're all human beings. We all fall short, and we're not perfect. However, we as human beings, we should represent God, or strive to represent God and His holiness and His righteousness in everything that we do. But that being said, I shouldn't have been disappointed, and it just breaks my heart because, as a mother, as a woman, I feel like this is very distasteful. Is raunchiness. It is low level thinking. It's low. It's a failure in duty. As women, we have a duty to behave and carry ourselves like women, and especially if we say that we trust in God, we believe in God, we're trying to live godly lives, we should act like His holiness and carry ourselves in His holiness, and speak. Let the words that come from our lips be uplifting and elevating, and not of such just immorality, basically, and low-minded thinking. And so, and I'm not saying that this person, I'm not going to mention her name, because a lot of people who do know me probably already know who it is. I'm not saying that this person has ever confessed to be a believer of any, at least organized religion. But I did look up to her coming up, when I was younger, as somewhat of a spiritual leader, until I came into my own spirituality, and someone that was positive for females, because she was different for her time, and even still now, in comparison to the music and the things that you see coming out in our culture and in the music industry, especially by other women. Now, this D challenge has, inspired some other women that I considered classy. I thought was classy and of higher standard, basically, and respected themselves. They've come out and participated in this challenge. And again, I'm just like, what is going on? It just shows the level that we are on in our society, and as women. It just shows our thinking and what we're placing our focus on and our energy on. What we should be placing our focus and our energy and our efforts into things that are uplifting, elevating, and encouraging for young girls, especially, to emulate and to look up to. This is not how we get men to treat us better, to respect us, and this is not how you respect yourself. This opens the gate for men to continue to mistreat women, to talk to us any kind of way, to do us any kind of way, because we, like I said, we've opened up the gate, and we have no we have no morality anymore. Anything goes. We don't care how we dress. We wear anything. We show everything. We don't care how we act. We don't care how we talk. We don't care how we carry ourselves. We don't carry ourselves like royalty, like the queens that we are. And so, you know, as the woman goes, the man will follow, basically, because we have so much power. We have all the power, really, as women. And where you find no good women, you will find no good men. And I'm just really, I'm really disgusted by this challenge. Of all the challenges, there's so many other challenges, we could be participating in, that, you know, will rise us out of this condition that we're in as a society, as women. This is not how you get attention. This is not how your value is not in sex and your body. The way you look, your value is in your heart and your spiritual condition. Your willingness to submit to God and be the woman, the wife, and the mother that you should be, that God wants you to be. It looks bad on you when you talk like this, when you act in this and participate in such filthiness. It looks bad on you, and it looks bad to do this when you have children looking up to you, especially girls or boys even. It looks bad on the family. It just looks bad. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed as a woman. It's shameful. It's slutty. It's nothing good about it. Nothing good about it. And that's my thoughts on the whole thing. And I'm not going to boycott this person's music. I'm not going to stop listening to her music or anything like that. But I will say I was very disappointed in her, and we can do better. We can do better. We need to do better, and we just need to have a higher standard. We need to look up. And right now, we're just going with the flow of our society, which we live in a degenerate society anyway, physically, spiritually, morally. Just any way you look at it, we're going down. And this is not the way to get attention, to get popularity, or I don't know what good can come out of this. Nothing. And so those are just my thoughts on it. And until next time, peace and be blessed.